What's going on? How you doing? My name is David the Crook, and today I'm going to show you how to mix vocals using SoundToys Effect Rack. But before we get into the video, I want to remind you to subscribe and drop a like. If you see my past video, you know that SoundToys has recently given out their Effect Rack for free until June 30th. I'll put the link down below in the description so you can check it out and download the Effect Rack. Trust me, it is worth getting, especially because it's free and you can have it for like a cool 2 months. But other than that, I have a song here. It's called If You Can. The song is by the official Izzy. The song's already out, so I'll link the song down below in the description so you can check out and hear the full song. This song has like some dope swing. Like, the song goes hard. I'm gonna play it and then we'll just go in from there.
So they plotting on me daily, I ain't changing, swear that it ain't never phased me, sticking with the red dot, something like a ladybug. He the best, I be the grandma that just ate him up, fade him up, like a bobber, hit him with that taper cut. Ice in that all black, fit like Darth Vader, me and guap like McQueen and tomato, attached to this paper, something like a stapler. And I've been trying to hit the road, swear.
There you go. That's like a little bit of the song. So I'm gonna take off all the plugins and we'll be starting from scratch. I ended up taking off pretty much all the plugins. I just kept some of the essential plugins just because with the Effect Rack, you can't really mix your vocals completely just strictly off this. So you're gonna have to use like a mixture, whether it's stock plugins or other third-party plugins. For the most part, what we're gonna be doing here is I have like Outlaw, R compressor, the F6, I have the SSL, another EQ compressor, and then I have the pitch correction at the bottom, and then the Effect Rack. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be using some of these plugins to mix the main vocals, and then we're going to be using some of these plugins to bust into the vocals. For example, like the delay, the preamp, and other plugins like that, we're going to be busting into the main vocals. So one of the first plugins I want to use is this side EQ. This EQ is amazing, especially getting out those highs and then bringing out some of those mids out of the vocals. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to bring up some of that drive and then bring up some of that high.
So they plotting on me daily, I ain't changing, swear that it ain't never phased me, sticking with the red dot, something like a ladybug. He the best, I be the grandma that just ate him up, fade him up, like a bobber, hit him with that taper cut. Ice in that all black, fit like Darth Vader, me and this guap like McQueen and tomato, attached to this paper, something like a stapler. Man, I've been trying to hit the road, swear it be a movie when I'm putting on the short. We got money all around, but I put that on my buzz. Look back twice and we gon' turn them to a ghost. I got fans coast to coast, I'm gonna come up, yeah I know.
That EQ alone, man, just brings out so much of those highs. Just makes the vocal sound a lot smoother. I really like this EQ. This is like one of those EQs where I'm even thinking about buying it when once this whole Effect Rack leaves us after like June 30th or whatever. I think I might even buy that because it just sounds so nice. Next thing I'm gonna add from here is I'm gonna try out this microchip. I know it tweaks the vocals, but I just want to try it out, see if it like makes it sound cool. If not, then I'll take it off.
So they plotting on me daily, I ain't changing, swear that it ain't never phased me, sticking with the red dot, something like a ladybug. He the best, I be the grandma that just ate him up, fade him up, like a bobber, hit him with that taper cut. Ice in that all black, fit like Darth Vader, me and this guap like McQueen and tomato, attached to this paper, something like a stapler. Trying to hit the road, so it be a movie when I'm putting on the short. We got money all around, but I put that on my buzz. Look back twice and we gon' turn them to a ghost. I got fans coast to coast, I'm gonna come up, yeah I know. Stick this staple hella busy, hella.
Okay, I have a vocal doubler on the vocal, so I'm gonna take this vocal double off and I'm gonna keep this one on, and I'm just gonna use it like a doubler to pretty much widen up the vocals and then just mess with the mix.
So they plotting on me daily, I ain't changing, swear that it ain't never phased me, sticking with the red dot, something like a ladybug. He the best, I be the grandma that just ate him up, fade him up, like a bobber, hit him with that taper cut. Ice in that all black, fit like Darth Vader, me and this guap like McQueen and tomato, attached to this paper, something like a stapler.
That sounds cool right there. It did give it like a little wider effect, dubbed up the vocals, that way I don't have to use a doubler. That sounds cool right there. And then from here, that's pretty much it. I don't think I could add anything else to the main vocals because, for example, this is tremolo. We're going to bust this radiator, this delay. This is panning, pan man. This will sound cool on the dubs or the ad-libs. We could add pan man. And then filter freak, echo boy, this. We could probably add double loop, make it like a cool darkened effect.
So they plotting on me daily, huh? I ain't changing, swear that it ain't ever phase me, huh? Sticking with the red dot, something like a ladybug. He the best, I be the grandpa that just ate him up. Fade him up, like a bobber, hit him with that taper cut. Ice in that all black, fit like Darth Vader, me and this guap like McQueen and tomato. Attached to this paper, something like a stapler. Yeah, man, I've been trying to hit the road. This stay been hella busy, hella blowing on my phone. I've been trying to get this bread, stack it up with my loaf. Watching all my moves and now she trying to do the most, that's right. No, I'm going up too fast, dreaming about the music and I'm scheming for the cash. I was selling CDs and the candy out the bag, now young Israel on the
We got Devil Oak. Devil Oak does bring out some of that crunchiness, some of that like kind of like a grittiness to the vocals. If you're going more for that clean vocal effect, then I wouldn't add it. This is maybe like one of those half and half kind of things where it sounds cool with it, but you don't really need it. It's just more just to add like a little bit of crunch to the vocals. I don't want to add decapitator because I don't think I need it. So this is pretty much how it's sounding with all the effect rack plugins on it.
So they plotting on me daily, huh? I ain't changing, swear that it ain't ever phase me, huh? Sticking with the red dot, something like a ladybug. He the best, I be the grandpa that just ate him up. Fade him up, like a bobber, hit him.
And then this is how it sounds without it.
So they plotting on me daily, huh? I ain't changing, swear that it ain't ever phase me, huh? Sticking with the red dot.
That sounds cool right there. And then from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be busting a lot of these effects onto the vocals. I have Little Plate. This is a SoundToys plugin. It doesn't come with the SoundToys effect, but it's a dope plugin. Add some preamp onto the vocals just to make it like fuller, make it louder. So I'm gonna bust it, and then we're just gonna mess with like the tremble and the bass.
So they plotting on me daily, huh? I ain't changing, swear that it ain't ever phase me, huh? Sticking with the red dot, something like a ladybug. He the best, I be the grandpa that just ate him up. Fade him up, like a bobber, hit him with that taper cut. Ice in that all black, fit like Darth Vader, me and this guap like McQueen and tomato. Attached to this paper, something like a stapler. Yeah, man, I've been trying to hit the road. Swear it be a movie when I'm putting on the short. We got money all around, but I put that on.
That sounds cool there. I'm gonna add a de-esser just because I did take out a lot more of those S's. Yeah, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bust some of this delay in here. I've never really used Echo Boy. Echo Boy Jr. is a lot easier to use, so I don't know if I'm gonna use Echo Boy or Echo Boy Jr., but I'll try them both out and it'll be cool like that. So I'm gonna bust this delay. All I really have it as a 1/8 delay. 1/8 doesn't really work out that good. I might go to 1/4 and just give it more space, more like openness into the vocals.
So they plotting on me daily, huh? I ain't changing, swear that it ain't ever phase me, huh? Sticking with the red dot, something like a ladybug. He the best, I be the grandpa that just ate him up. Fade him up, like a bobber, hit him with that taper cut. Ice in that all black, fit like Darth Vader, me and this guap like McQueen and tomato. Attached to this paper, something like a stapler. Yeah, man, I've been trying to hit the road. Swear it be.
Let's try out Echo Boy Jr. I'm gonna put ping pong. Studio tape, that's cool. Take out some of these lows. I'll probably take out a little bit of the highs. Add some saturation. Input output, that's cool there. Feedback, probably like that. And then echo time, probably put 1/4 at first. Put the wet all the way on because we are busting it, and then we'll just go from there.
So they plotting on me daily, huh? I ain't changing, swear that it ain't ever phase me, huh? Sticking with the red dot, something like a ladybug. He the best, I be the grandpa that just ate him up. Fade him up, like a bobber, hit him with that taper cut. Ice in that.
I do have a sidechain.
So they plotting on me daily, huh? I ain't changing, swear that it ain't ever phase me, huh? Sticking with the red dot, something like a ladybug. He the best, I be the grandpa that just ate him up. Fade him up, like a bobber, hit him with that taper cut. Ice in that all black, fit like Darth Vader, me and this guap like McQueen and tomato. Attached to this paper, something like a stapler. Yeah, man, I've been trying to hit the road. Swear.
That sounds cool right there, and then with the sidechain, it'll sound like a lot cleaner, a lot smoother throughout the whole song. And that's pretty much it. That's really how you mix your vocals using these effect racks. There's not really much you can really do to your vocals unless you really start getting creative with like the delays and stuff like that. But for the most part, on your main vocals, you're really just gonna be using this EQ here. This one you could add it onto, or you could bust it the way I did. The rest are pretty much like delays and then filter freaks. I don't think you would want to add that to your vocals, at least personally. You could try it out. This one sounds cool. You just really gotta tweak it because it kind of gives it too much of a crunch on your vocals. I personally would probably take it off if I was doing the song again. I wouldn't really add it, but for the most part it sounds cool. Maybe like on some trap, give it more of that grittiness onto your vocals. It's not really for this type of song because it's more of like that smooth afro swing type of song. And that's pretty much it. That's really how you mix your vocals using the SoundToys effect rack. Now I want to remind you to subscribe and drop a like. Now if you want me to mix and master your song, feel free to hit me up on my Instagram or on my website. Everything will be down below in the description. Also the full song will be down below in the description, so you can check out the song and the whole tape. It's called Young Israel 2 by the official Izzy. My name's David the Crook, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.